Um, yeah, I mean, there's been a few games like this season where you guys have a lead, you almost lose it, you end up holding on. What do you think's kind of changed from the beginning of the season where you were losing these games to now that you're able to close them out, even if it might not be in the style you'd want?
I think it's us stop uh, making changes in our roster. So it's the stop of changes of the roster and also, no more Eurobasket. So we finally have a team that I feel like we now have some rhythm. Obviously with KT out, we've been saying every game is for KT. How can we do more without her? And so I think everyone's been stepping up, trusting each other on that extra level again. Because without KT, we're missing a lot defensively, rebounding, her energy. And so just give a credit to every single player, obviously, and Kai is like everyone's doing more. And I really feel like we're trusting each other because that ball is just flying around. And yeah, shooting 47% from three ain't bad, and having career highs from V with 30 and Chechi at 20. That's again credit to our team. Yeah.
I feel like when you say like everyone's stepping up, Veronica's someone who's stepped up from the start of the season and just having the career year that she is,
Yeah.
to put up a 30-point performance. I think we've talked this year about like her offense has never really been her calling card, and just how have you seen that evolve to the point where she can be a 30-point player?
Yeah, just again, it's her career high with 30 points, like you said, and then this is her 19th double-digit scoring this season. So I think that's again, I'm trying to speak for her because I know she's not going to speak about herself, but being the most improved, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. She literally, like you just said, wasn't a big offensive threat, but having 30 points, 7 assists and 7 rebounds, it's almost a triple double. Stepping into a new team, a new coach, new teammates, new environment, new city. I think that says a lot about who she is, about how she can make connections with her coaching staff and with her teammates. Because with that type of trust in terms of how to move the ball and play with her teammates, that trust builds quickly. And I think it just credit to the person that V is. V's a selfless person, but she also believes in strong relationships. And so it's not just on the court that she's making a lot of impact, but it's off the court as well.
You guys are 7-3 since Kayla went down.
KT.
KT.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you say just about this team's determination to keep this magical season going, even without her? You're now 2 games up in the playoff race.
Yeah, I think when you have purpose, when we see one of our family members go down, and now that we have purpose to do everything for her because we love her and obviously we miss her a ton, I think that just drives us a little bit more. That every time we step on that court, we know this is for her. We know she wishes she could be there with us, whether it's on the court or in the locker room or in the huddles, screaming, yelling at us. And so, yeah, we all understand the responsibility that we're going to do it for KT and we're going to do more. So again, credit to our players. It's like they have to give more with energy, communication, and trust. And I think we're building trust actually a little bit quicker because of it, because of our purpose.
And how impressive was your guys' night from three, especially Veronica and Chechi, considering they're the best 3-point defense in the league?
Who is the
The Mystics, yeah.
Mystics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, then that's a great stat. I didn't know, and a lot of it, again, like to me, I see them practice all the time. So to me, it's normal that they're shooting this high percentage. I actually think the zone helped us get the threes because they were, playing zone. So that obviously let them be wide open. So I really felt like it was easy in terms of, our offensive team picked apart in terms of what we can do of getting the ball in and out to spray out for threes. So again, just credit to our players for just trusting us to be able to change things on the fly. And like you said, that was our best performance. So let it fly mentality, I think, has been working.
Speaking of the 3-pointers as well, you mentioned like them playing zone and everything. Obviously, you guys have one of the worst percentages in the league, but a lot of that comes from early on in the season, and 3-point shots improved so much.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people are kind of almost overlooking that at this point because of the early season stats and everything?
No, I mean, I think he went zone because we were killing him in man. So he has to do something, So also too, again, I mean, I would love to know how many games we've had with this roster. And that to me is why I think you now see rhythm within our offense. Before it wasn't because we were changing. We're changing our roster, and then we had Eurobasket. So it's really hard for people to, again, shooting a rhythm when we don't have a rhythm. So I almost go back and say, hey, credit to that group that we had during that time. And then, I really wonder what we would look like if we had this team from the jump with no Eurobasket. But again, we pick special people who trust and believe in each other, and that's why we get to now, take credit for a 47%. But it doesn't happen often, And I just want to be honest. Like, we do have to, at the end of the day, rely always on our defense. At the end of the day, that's who we are.
Coach, I have Rob Knox here from the Next. Two things. One, when you hear that Veronica Burton is the third player in WBA history to finish a game with 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists on 75% shooting, what goes through your mind? And then what did you like about how she got her shots tonight?
Oh man, I almost now want to cry because I didn't. Can you repeat that one more time with the stats?
Sure.
Yeah.
She's the third player in WNBA history, according to Across the Timeline, to finish with 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists on 75% shooting.
That's amazing. Man, I think it just goes back to, training camp when she wanted to come early, and just her sacrifice of not really hanging out with her friends and family, and said, hey, look, can I come early? And can I get in the gym with you guys early? Can I do more? Can I shoot on off days? I mean, it hasn't been an off day where she's like, hey, text me, like, can I get in the gym? So I just think a lot of it honestly has to do with her work ethic, her heart, her sacrifice of doing other things other than, just focused on basketball. And I think it has a layer of with her coaching staff, just the way they support her, the way that they're there for her 24/7, the film that they show her right after the game, because she's like, the minute we get on that plane, she's sitting there, with sugar, like, hey, I want to watch, all my clips or all my minutes. And so I think just everyone taking part of whatever she needs, we've been there for her. But at the same time, it's her own belief. It's her teammates' belief. And I think when you put her in a loving, caring environment and a let it fly mentality, I think now you're seeing, her just flourish. What you said, 75% shooting? God damn, that's nice. So yeah, just for her to make this one of the third, you said, of all time in WNBA history. Sabrina and Nafisa.
Yeah.
So her name's right up there with Sabrina and Nafisa. I mean, again, a lot of it, it goes to V, just a credit of her hard work, her belief, again, sacrifice of her time, and, and her teammates trusting her teammates giving her confidence. And then 7 assists wouldn't happen alone. And then obviously the rebounds, again, that's a team thing too, as well. So, yeah, I mean, my heart's just literally pumping, because of that. So, and then the way she found her threes, like I said, it was just her teammates, they went zone. So being able to find her in space and looking for her, because we love to ride the hot hand. So credit to her teammates and credit to V. Gosh, that's a nice stat. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome.
Another 6th game with our current roster too.
6th game with our current roster. There you go, Marissa. So 6th game, we're at, 47%. It's not bad. All right. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.